This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Washington football team. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Smith connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. The 30. And all the way down to the 29. Big yardage that time for Washington. 44 yards.
Washington.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Not short of the goal.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And they give this time to the tailback. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Brings up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. The 4th. They snap it to Smith. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas there to make the grab. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll set up to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Up from his safety spot to charge in and make the play, Landon Collins. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
Carson. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll toss it out to Carson. Whoosh. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington 7, Seahawks nothing.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run it with Carson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Carson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Being chased out left. And that is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Thomas, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it.
If you were me, you would do this.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
We dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Well, 13 yards there and a Washington first. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Smith. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Logan Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington has taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes this Washington 14. Seahawks 7.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We'll take over, first and 10.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
Get off the field.
Touchdown, Washington.
To number 7,
Terry McLaurin, 60 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes this Washington 28, Seahawks 7. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.